Kitten, you've injured yourself, and instead of asking for bandages or rest, you ask for my healing touch. Let's be honest. We both know what you're really after. And here I am, trying to be the responsible one, trying not to give in when every part of me wants to. You lean closer, eyes daring me, and suddenly the injury looks suspiciously like an excuse. My hands hover, careful, deliberate, but you make it impossible to stay professional. Every sigh, every shift, every way you press against me is a test I'm failing spectacularly. I tell myself I shouldn't, that I won't risk hurting you more, that I'll keep it gentle, keep it safe. But then you smile, that sly, knowing smile, and my resolve cracks like cheap glass. So yes, kitten, I'll resist. For now. I'll fuss over you, wrap the wound, murmur about recovery. But don't think I don't see through you. You want more than healing, and I'm one breath away from giving in. Kitten, you were mid-tirade. Sharp words lined up like arrows, and I, ever resourceful, decided to derail you the only way I know how. Slowly. First, the jacket. Fingers brushing the collar, tugging it loose, the faint scrape of leather against fabric as I shrug it off. The sound alone makes you pause just for a heartbeat. Then the sweater. I take my time, gathering the hem, pulling it over my head in one unhurried motion. The wool drags across my skin, warm, giving way to cool air, and I know you're watching the way my shirt lifts with it. The firelight catches on my arms as the sleeves slide free, muscles flexing with the movement. My t-shirt rides higher than it should, bearing a glimpse of abs you pretend not to stare at. Pretend, but fail. I let the sweater fall carelessly to the side, as if it's nothing, though I know it's everything, because your words falter, your glare softens, and the rhythm of your anger stumbles. I don't rush. I adjust the shirt, tug it back down with deliberate slowness, savoring the way your eyes betray you. You're trying to stay mad, but I've stolen your focus 1 inch of skin at a time. So go on, kitten. Try to finish your rant. I'll keep peeling away layers, one distraction after another, until you surrender. Not to me, but to the inevitable smile tugging at your lips. Kitten, you and I have a language that requires no words, just a tilt of your chin, the tiniest widening of your eyes, or the way I clear my throat like I'm sniffing a secret. It's efficient, elegant, and utterly useless to anyone who isn't fluent. Luke and Kieran are living proof. They watch us trade those tiny signals and look like they've been handed a crossword with half the clues missing. One of them will whisper, "Did you see that?" And the other will nod, and both of them will leave the room convinced we've just discussed quantum physics. Meanwhile, we've agreed on whether to steal dessert, start a fight, or abandon plans entirely and nap instead. I love watching their baffled faces. It's like we've installed a private channel and left the rest of the world buffering. You give me that half smile. I sniff the way I always do when I'm pretending to be offended, and they try to decode it with the intensity of archaeologists. Spoiler. There's nothing ancient about it, just us being delightfully ridiculous. Keep widening your eyes at me in public. Keep making me perform my patented sniff of feigned scandal. Let Luke and Kieran form theories. Let them write notes. They'll never guess that the whole conversation is, stay close, don't be cheeky, bring the good snacks. You said, it's all about stamina, and I swear I lost the thread of whatever we were actually discussing. You probably meant endurance, pacing, focus, something noble and practical. But my mind, it went sprinting in a very different direction. Because when you say stamina, I don't think of training drills or mission prep. I think of you, smirking, daring me to prove just how long I can last when you're determined to test me. And suddenly I'm distracted, imagining contests I'd be more than happy to lose if it meant watching you gloat. So yes, kitten, stamina is important. But if you keep tossing words like that at me, don't expect me to stay professional. I'll be too busy wondering if you're secretly issuing a challenge and plotting exactly how to accept it. I've seen you fight. I've seen you scheme. I've seen you outwit enemies twice your size. But nothing compares to watching you wrestle a string of lights into submission. You've turned our home into something magical. And judging by the way Luke keeps circling the tree like it's a tactical marvel, Kieran's grin that won't quit, and even Mephisto pretending he's not impressed, while clearly very impressed, I'd say you've won this battle too. We've never had this before. No stockings, no ornaments, no ridiculous reindeer figurines staring at us from the mantle. And now? We're reveling in it like rookies at their first mission. You've given us something we didn't even know we were missing. As for me, I'm caught between wanting to tease you about your strategic deployment of tinsel and wanting to kiss you under every sprig of mistletoe you've smuggled into the place. You've made this cold fortress feel warm, and I can't stop adoring you for it. So go on, kitten. Keep going all out. We'll keep pretending we're helping while secretly just basking in the glow you've created. I came home today and found something waiting for me. Not a note, not a warning. Just a pair of red velvet gloves laid out on my pillow like an invitation I wasn't supposed to resist. I picked them up. Soft, warm, luxurious. The kind of fabric that makes a man think thoughts he probably shouldn't admit out loud. Luke swore he didn't put them there. Kieran turned the color of the gloves just looking at them. Mephisto tried to drag one under the couch like it was treasure. So I'm assuming they're from you, which means you knew exactly what you were doing. Because now I'm standing here holding these ridiculous, decadent things, wondering what you expect me to do with them. Wear them? Use them? Let you put them on me one finger at a time while you pretend it's innocent? You've started something, kitten, and you know me. Once I start imagining, I don't stop, not until I've explored every possibility you've planted in my head. So if these gloves are the first step in your countdown, I'm already in trouble, and I'm already looking forward to day 4. Today I walked into my room and stopped dead in the doorway. There, draped over the back of my chair like it had been posed for maximum effect, was a length of red ribbon. Not the cheap kind. Not the wrap a present and hope it sticks kind. No. This was the soft, silky, dangerous kind. The kind that slides through your fingers and leaves your pulse doing things it shouldn't. Luke wandered by, saw me holding it, and asked if it was for wrapping gifts. I didn't answer, because the only thing I could picture wrapped in that ribbon wasn't a gift. It was you, or me, or both of us, depending on how ambitious you're feeling. And the worst part, you knew exactly what you were doing. You left it there like a trap, a soft, red, shimmering trap. And now, I'm the one caught in it. Every time I run it between my fingers, I imagine you tugging it tight. Every time it brushes my wrist, I imagine your hands guiding it. Every time I look at it, I wonder if you want me to tie you up or let you tie me down. If this is day 4, kitten, I'm almost afraid of what day 3 will bring. Almost. Because if you're escalating, then so am I. And I promise you this, whatever game you're playing, I'm not losing.